Yo, what's the oil? What's the quite crazy? This your favorite garçon, King Future Mpana, aka Elohim, the creator, and the manje nibugele Youth Quake, the after school show. And then yazi ngihlezi ngihamba ne the most beautiful, angihambing at the most natural, the one and the only Leslie Ann. What it do?
Guys. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you ready to get into it? You're not introducing yourself, nothing.
You should know me by now.
They should know you. So yeah, dog.
Yeah, hi guys. I'm Tando, also known as Leslie Ann on IG.
Yo. So we're getting straight to it.
No,
before that, dog. The week before, I saw you fighting. It wasn't a fight, but then you had like a whole like thing with our stylist, Rocky Maniac, about the makeup thing, dog. Why? Why was that?
Can't do it.
I just wanna know why you don't go with makeup that much.
It's just that I don't do makeup. I'm not used to it. But I'm getting there, but I'm not used to it.
So you just like fucks with like going natural. Shout out.
But you are gonna see me with makeup at
soon.
Some point. Not soon, but at some point you will.
What type you going for? You going
natural
for the full
look.
face beats or
no natural look?
Chakrahan.
Natural look.
You're not going for the blue what? I sweet. I get you, dog. Mara, that's good for you, yabo. I feel where you're coming from. So let's get straight to the music and the streets.
To it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, tell me.
So what we got here, MT and KO. Should we start up with that one?
Yeah. Hey.
So what's happening there is that MT makes like KO's brother his manager.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I didn't go deep into detail with that. Tell me about it.
Obvious, if like you're a hip hop head, you'll understand like wait, because when AKA died, Angiti, allegedly KO's brother was present, yabo. So it should tell you already ukuthi a role uputka KO ayidlalayo industry, how important is it, dog. If he was like able to be part of the crew, do you know AKA like the super mega?
Yeah.
And it means that like we are about to see the peak MT in a way. Don't you feel like that?
I don't know, man. He's just been too quiet lately.
MT? Yeah, MT has been on the lives level, dog, because he's been on like calling the live videos.
Yeah, live and a single podcast, and that was it for last year. What did he do?
He's been on features, I think.
Is it?
With like young upcoming artists.
Okay.
And shout out to MT for that, because
he's doing a good thing,
on.
yeah. I mean, this is what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
Like the kids, guys. Like the kids.
So do you feel like MT has been like irrelevant in a way in the industry?
Not irrelevant, but he's
do you
it's
feel
like he's outcasted himself.
He's because I just think Uguti MT by now, if it was another artist, he would have fallen off. Like if you carving the people who were at Ambitious during the except Abo Aries, like.
And that gent, what's his name?
Which gent?
The gent that liked to smoke a lot of Zol with him.
It's not Java. Saudi.
Yeah.
Saudi is on. Sotraman is on. Shout out to the Sotraman. Saudi is on.
But when last did we see
him? But then it gets worse. We get Abu Fifi Cooper, bro. Dog.
Okay, but on the topic, yeah, KO's brother being the manager, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Business-wise, I think it's like a good thing. Because I feel like if the bro is KO's brother, and KO has been around since like 2004 TRS times. He has like some kind of experience with the industry, and he's been moving with the AKA. He has seen some like things happening. So I feel like with him managing MT, it will mean like MT is getting up now. That's why I said like I feel like we now get to see a peak Yaga MT, and when we see MT at his highest, and MT is always giving out these verses and these hooks to these kids, we're gonna see like a whole new generation of trap in SA.
I hope so.
In a way,
so.
Yeah.
We got you, EmTee's.
It's a good thing.
We
And
got
it does also
you.
mention Uguti he once got like scammed by someone who wanted to be a manager.
Oh, son. It's understandable for him to outcast himself like that, because I'd also have trust issues after
because
that whole
MT has
issue.
been like on his own movement
Exactly.
lately, dog. It's just him and his IG lives, dog.
Alright, did you hear about the foundation, Riky, for that health service thingy?
First things first, pardon my ignorance. I didn't even know Riky had a foundation, bro. I didn't know like it was a thing like that, yabo. Mara at least to see like there's a legacy or something, because
it's a good thing. I mean, you know,
it is, because like I can see they taking what 2% to.
But the thing is now, what about the other?
But then they still like going for that mental awareness. Shandies, they on that wave, yabo. So they finna like fund those kids first, I think, because it's like hard to make art already, and now making art with like mental illnesses makes it harder, bro. Because speaking like from a personal experience, creating while you like depressed or you have anxiety or stuff like that, it's hard, bro. The industry is rough already, so it's the foundation is like giving them like a young like. But then I really didn't know Riky had like a foundation like that. Like
I also didn't
like currently, I think it's doing better than the Mandela Foundation. Don't you think? They're selling the house there by the Mandela Foundation. Here they're funding mental ill kids.
Stop. Mandela Foundation is too fair, my guy.
Okay, currently in current like.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about that.
Dog, so how do you feel about the whole like Riky situation as we go into Cotton First?
What about him?
Like the foundation, like who's running Cotton First right now? Who's running the foundation? Like what are they doing with the money they get at Cotton
asking,
First?
Cotton First, what happens after that? Like with the money that they get?
They're gonna take the Cotton First to Durban.
Do they pay the artists?
I don't know, dog. I don't know. I think if they were to pay the artists, they wouldn't pay all like 50, 100 plus artists. Like I think somewhere there's people who are getting a young put on, which is like good. But then Cotton First has been moving like crazy in a weird way, nyana, which is good and bad at the same time.
You know, I was I got what the honestly.
Okay, it's a good
thing. Cotton First asin into yabantwana.
Into yabantwana.
Bangena phabo
elvovo. Obvious, that's old news. I think like bakelezile from Mama Mistake, but then I know dog. Ungayisa Durban and then ufagabo DJ Tira dog.
People that who the Kwellas.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people who knows.
If the Kwellas are not on the lineup, you're Cotton First this year. We should go for a young boycott or something, because the Kwellas are running Bram now. They're running the streets.
But okay, fine. But I'm just saying now. You see, Cotton Fest in Jersey is huge.
As far.
Cotton Fest in Durban that they introduced. When was it? Last year.
Last of last. They also took it to Cape Town.
I'm like saying, if they're gonna introduce it, they must faga for who's this gent? The Kwellas.
The Kwellas.
They.
In Durban.
Yes.
And the Kwellas are like from
to
Durban.
To push the other kids as well. Be it inspiration.
Mara, there's always like the hottest kids. I just feel like the industry hasn't been doing enough to look for those kids.
But the industry is not going to look for those kids.
But then there are kids. There's kids like Abo K Kid, which is dropping an album. Shout out to her. Can't wait to cover the album. There's kids like Abo Kiro. There's your baby days. There's kids in the streets. Dog. The
industry is not going to look for you.
So we're going to keep having Nasty C for 5 years at Cotton Fest.
But if you keep pushing as an artist, that's when they'll come for you. My daily inspiration is what is for you will come to you.
Yeah, Mara, I feel like the industry
and
should
what
do
you
more,
work for is gonna come.
The thing is, you see, the first Cotton Fest, the second Cotton Fest, we always had like something going on for the kids. Yeah, but then the recent Cotton Fest, they just like took the new wave and put it under the what's that thing? I don't even know how to call. You see the station? They had the stage under there for the ragers and the kids who were meant for Cotton Fest. They no more getting the main stage and stuff like that. We also have like an Amapiano stage right now at Cotton Fest, bro. So I don't know, dog. I feel like they're trying so hard to make money out of this, and they forget the importance, which is putting the kids on.
Okay. But we're looking forward to it, honestly.
Yeah, let's just check what's happening on the 6th of April.
Hope that
Are you going there to this year?
So ngabazali.
So I'm going, dog. We just gotta see.
Go, guys.
Yeah, I can't wait to reach.
I wanna come.
Obviously, we're going. Hopefully, yeah. And juicy news, dog. Did you cover that JZQ and Shebe shit fight?
Why were they even fighting?
I don't know, but then I think they were on stage. Okay, according to the clip, they were on stage. Jay-Z tried to get to Shebe, but then Shebe shit is like number one topless nigga, and he's there like facing Jay-Z shit.
I saw the video, and then at the end
he was basically
he was praying, dog. The way he was so calm about it,
and
honestly.
You could see Jay-Z was panicking because
it's not about him panicking, but like Shebe didn't really do much. He was so calm about it.
Because Shebe knows, he has temper as if it goes down, it goes down, dog. And then kona laba bo ngibambeni. You see Jay-Z was ngibambeni on that thing, dog. And also, why is Jay-Z approaching Shebe shit on stage? It's not even backstage. Why is Jay-Z acting out of character?
Makes a lot of sense.
You see the problem with the OGs. You see the problem with the OGs. They don't know when to leave. The OGs don't know when to leave, dog. Because Jay-Z has been running shit for so long now. There's a new kid in town now.
But then what do you mean they don't know when to leave?
The OGs don't know when to be like, okay, now it's time. Like, let me pause and give like the kids a chance, dog. Not all of them, but like
they won't pause. Who's gonna pause money? When you pause money.
Jay-Z has like kids who are like running shit.
Yeah, like put the kids whilst you're also still busy.
Yeah, it would have made sense if the artist like a Jay-Z is fighting with Shebe shit. Now it's the brewer is a Grootman, and then if we were to meet Jay-Z right now, it's Grootman. The first thing you would say, because he's an OG, he's a big man's dog, and now he's acting out of character, dog.
Hey son, but
that's
anyway,
crazy, dog.
Did you hear about Konka shutting down? So
and
they
released
a statement saying that he's shutting down soon. But then they're gonna launch a whole party type-ish before shutting down.
Why are they shutting down now?
They made money. They are getting out of the hood.
Did Konka even make money, dog? Do you feel like it made money?
What kind of question is that?
Konka, dog. There's always been scandals around Konka, dog.
Those sparkle girls are making money.
Sure, Mara,
Konka. Look, apply.
Konka, you see the thing with Konka, dog? It's always been like scandalous, dog. Because the first time it launched, no one knew shit about it. Cars like you would only see like on the internet, bro.
Yeah,
like live.
But at
the prices, they were insane, overhyped,
but then at the same time, you see the cars, you see everything. You're telling me they're not making money.
So why are they shutting down?
The ballers are they? Oh my God, the ballers.
Why are they shutting down? Why are they shutting down?
They probably... because I think something about a new branch being opened.
Where? Bro, you see the thing with Konka. If you see the pattern, it started off as a Mocha Cafe. If you're in Soweto, you'll know this, ne? Mocha Cafe.
What was it there?
It was Mocha Cafe. It was in DK or something.
Yeah.
Mocha had to shut down for quite some time. I think it's back and running now. They have a restaurant at Southgate. Shout out to them. But then when they shut down, they opened the Konka at Pimville. And Konka was part of Leo Group, Mocha Cafe. Now when they're shutting down, what are they gonna do after this? It's just like
but
crazy.
Then they're shutting down to open another branch.
No, it doesn't work like that. McDonald's doesn't shut down to open another branch. They open a franchise or something. Okay, basic business skills, dog. So something there is like...
Maybe something happened. I don't know. Like literally. After all, Soweto.
Yeah, so it's a shit
And
goes
there's
down.
big
Like,
cars
sing
and
a Lamborghini, and so
stuff.
it's a
Exactly.
crazy business.
Now,
dog.
imagine with us Marys, like those sparkle girls after that whole thing. And then now they must go out to get a Uber. Kisoweto after all. GBV
So
is
the
climax
sparkle
high.
girls, are they jobless now? Are they unemployed?
Let's not ask that.
So now they are, what's the next thing? Their work
They probably
experience.
gonna work somewhere
sparkle girl.
else in the same place.
Where? In the next
in the
branch?
new branch, maybe.
You see, the whole system is like fuck, dog. Mara,
But anyway,
our
did you
director is
see
shouting
what's
at us.
happening to varsities? Like school students.
What?
But varsity students can't get accommodation.
Where? Well, what's the
In
reason
Cape
for
Town.
that?
What?
Nah, man, in Cape Town.
University of Cape
you see,
Town.
Cape Town. There's no city that's like more like fucked up in Cape Town, and you see the way it's so fucked up. The fucked upness is hidden. Dog.
Wait. We let's talk about the varsity properties.
Yeah.
Because
In King
the other kids they were sleeping in student centers, something like that.
I don't want to make it about race, dog, or something like that. We all know in Cape Town they have priorities, dog.
Magana cannot do it for me. I also blame the students. I'm sorry.
How?
Why would you wanna go there knowing that you weren't enlisted to get an accommodation? Your accommodation wasn't approved.
Mara, this is not the first time. You see, with Cape Town, every year, next year it's gonna be a different story. They say it's accommodation.
Yo, but there are
the previous year was
dude.
a case. I just feel like Cape Town has.
You know how bad it is, to the point whereby people had to come give them food by the gates.
Why isn't that shit happening in UKZN or in JHP?
Abafuduguza lapho.
They do, dog. You see, with Cape Town, they have people ababa caterayo, like for them first. They have people they cater for first. And so like, there's a priority. There's first class citizens
So
in
you
Cape
think
Town.
that
They cater
for the people that are there?
First, not for the people that are there. They have Matini audience, yeah, but they have their own people they gotta look for first. And now, if those people filled up Wonkama accommodation, now there's no more space for the other kids. I just feel like a system as a Cape Town in a way caters for a certain group of people first.
The thing is, it's not only Cape Town, so.
But then in
it's
Cape
just
Town,
like
it's worse.
There
Okay.
now.
Mara, we all know with Cape Town, shit is going down there. They have their own people there that they wanna cater for first. They've been saying it, they've just not been like outspoken about it. But then Gunama sublimes, we seeing it, dog. It's been happening.
And
the other time the kids are
time.
peeing on that other kid's bed. It's always like that in Cape Town, dog. It's so much like the fuckery there is hidden. And it's like not publicized.
But now personally, I feel like guys, if you didn't get accommodation, if you weren't enlisted or approved by it, don't go.
Dog.
Don't go.
Mara,
because you're gonna sleep in the streets. They chasing those people out.
They chasing their dreams, dog.
Chase the dream, but then have a plan.
So that's what's your solution with that issue?
Have a plan.
I have a plan, guys, but then we all know if you're going to Kapa, we know, dog.
Nakona.
Let's
Anyway,
dog.
Guys, we have a special guest today. Our first guest. I'm so happy. So happy. Yeah.
Yeah, this like our first interview, ne? Oh man, we're growing. Sakula Marayas.
Alright guys, we are here with
Mo Kabelo, the CEO of Blackanese, creative entrepreneur and a culture shaper.
Oh
yes,
wait, you're not Blackanese,
the culture shape. This one is the one I was wanting, the culture shape.
Okay.
Because dog, when we talk about you, we don't know how like to categorize you and stuff like that. I don't know whether to say a cinematographer or you.
Yeah,
Nakona, when I was told about the guest, I was so confused. Like, who's coming?
Who is Mo K?
Who's
your IG handle explains itself. Who is Mo K?
Yeah, I'm also like discovering myself, so that's why I have it as who's Mo K, you know.
Yeah.
Because I'm a creative, so I'm growing. So that's how I see it. Yeah.
So first things first, dog. Blackanese. That's like your baby.
Yeah, that's
How-
my baby. Yeah.
Like, what was the thought process, the reasons why you started it, and how did you start it? Because I think it dates back to 2018,
17.
2017.
7
That's
years ago.
crazy, dog.
Yeah.
We're still
See.
vibing to Mngani by Aries then.
Yeah, I had
Literally.
right 2017. I had the idea of Blackanese, right?
Yeah.
And then like obviously I didn't have like resources like equipment, lights, mics, you know. So obviously I had to work towards getting that first, and then being able to execute the idea. Yeah.
How did you get the resources?
The
Were you
resources,
plugged?
yo, no. Remember, I was like in college, so I didn't have like a source of income. So, I started work. I dropped out of college.
Oh,
Started
shit.
working for a company for like 1.5 years, and all those years, like, my salary, I took it to buying equipment.
So, did you go to like a media school or
no, it's just like for the love of
self-taught?
it.
For the
Self-
love
company
of it.
wasn't
You know when you
media-based.
like doing
No,
something.
it wasn't.
Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
it wasn't at all. So it's just
So-
like winged it.
The streets, when did you start like documenting the culture and the whole
Wait,
music
so
Wait,
before we
okay,
get there, who
okay.
is Blackanese?
Okay, Blackanese is a fashion media company for creatives, for South African creatives, to shine a light on them, you know.
Yeah.
We're actually rebranding to Blackanese TV to make it more like
Oh yeah,
Big.
I covered
production
on
friendly.
Is it?
Yeah.
And then where does the name come from?
Well, one day after college, I was like chilling on my bed. I used to edit like pictures all the time and
Yeah.
logos. So I edited this one. I had this crazy idea of putting like Chinese and black together, and then I came up with Blackanese. I posted it on my WhatsApp status, and people were like, "Yo, we like that." And then somebody actually offered to buy it as a brand, and then they
Like-
failed to do so. So I ran with it since from there.
Oh shit.
Look now, you
So they wanted to
making
buy the
money.
name.
Yeah, the logo and the name, yeah.
Oh.
From me, because I used to do logos all the time, yeah.
Oh, yes.
So that's how it came about.
People are creative out here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dog. So from there, Blackanese like started like documenting like the
No,
street
it
art.
started as a clothing brand. We started like
Oh.
making merch, and then we had an idea. I had an idea first in 2020 to make
Yeah.
a show called The Showroom, but it's just like for the streets, you know.
Okay.
No, showcase. Sorry, showcase for the streets, and we started like we made an episode, and we didn't like post it because of the team I had back then.
Oh,
Wasn't
yeah.
like
Yeah.
as consistent.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Tell me then, like, who's your inspiration behind Blackanese? What inspired you?
I think mostly is the music side of things. You know, I saw that everybody's doing all of these things for music, but nobody's actually focusing on like fashion. So I was like, okay, let me jump onto fashion. Let me do the same thing that like Universal would do for music.
Yeah.
You know, let me do it for fashion, because the fashion culture in South Africa was not like being covered at the time.
As booming as it is
Yeah.
now. Okay.
Oh, straight.
sense.
And speaking about fashion, I'm loving your team right now.
Yeah.
They very fashionistic
Yo.
as fuck.
Yeah.
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 Like so, like Blackanese, I've always thought of it like as a media, like company, like
yeah, it is.
probably like for the whole culture and not just
Yeah.
the fashion.
Yeah,
dog.
not just the fashion, but
So-
our main focus at the moment is fashion.
It's fashion, dog. So how did you meet up with Aboyembo Guinea, Tife Mansu?
Okay, Tifa Manso, I used to stay with her at Newtown at some building. We stayed in the same building, so we worked before, like during the COVID, obviously.
Oh, yes.
So obviously we couldn't go out, so we worked and did some shoots. And then Yams, I met him after the pandemic, and then we started working 2022. Yeah.
And then you started calling the events
Yeah,
and
and-
interviewing
and-
people.
Yeah, with Yams it was very unplanned. We were waiting for T to come, and we were like, boy, let's just do it. And then it worked.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And now they're the hottest kids on the streets right
Yeah.
now.
Literally,
Yeah.
I know you guys from TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
a lot of people know us from
So
social media.
what's the highest number of views you've had on one of those clips?
I think 3 million.
Was it that colored one?
Yeah, the
that
colored-
Nike.
You
Nike.
check- Clearly,
Yo,
clearly.
bruh,
Yeah,
you,
she
you
killed
know
it,
me there,
yo.
bruh. You see
Yeah.
there, bruh. Hey, that guy,
it.
dog.
She
Yeah.
killed it. You check.
Was it the female or the
Female,
male?
the female.
The female.
The
And then
female.
you have the
Female
other
was-
one of the male.
Yeah, the
rocking
male
Nike
wasn't
tonight.
much. Maybe
But
it was
then
like
it
500K.
trended.
Yeah, it was like
that
500
one
K
trend,
views.
dog. It made
Is
this-
it? I don't even know that. I don't know. You check
Because
That's the only one
that
I
nigga went the
literally-
gangster and
She
stuff.
she
I was
came
like,
as herself, like
Yeah.
She's like, no, he's from
That was very
you check.
unexpected, yo. And I was very sick that day, yo. That night, actually, yo.
Yeah.
We were in Santon at Mia Kalpa, and then we were doing interviews at this one event called the North Side Experience. And then Yams pulled Kaylee, and I pulled somebody else to do the interview. So after we interviewed that person I pulled, Kaylee came through, and then we
You
didn't
think
expect
she
it.
set the level for you guys?
Yeah, nobody has actually surpassed
is
her.
that her name?
Is
Kaylee.
it?
Kaylee?
What's her IG
Shout
handle?
out to Kaylee.
Or TikTok handle?
Kaylee fucking hello. Yeah,
Legit,
I'm
man,
Kaylee.
it's
Follow
Kaylee fucking
Kaylee.
low.
Please
Yeah.
follow Kaylee, guys.
Yeah,
Oh, yo,
shout out to her,
dog.
honestly.
That was
Now
crazy.
tell me, like, things don't really go as planned as much. Have you ever felt like letting go of Blackanese when it wasn't
Oh, no.
so going well as expected?
Now I wouldn't say letting go. I just had like
Let's hope.
less hope. I had like moments where I was down, where I was like, ish, should I do this or should I go back to 9 to 5? Moments like that.
But who wants to do 9 to 5?
Yeah,
Who
it's a
wants to
bit-
get
it's a bit
stuck in the
crazy, it's a bit
Matrix
crazy, yeah.
life,
Bro,
honestly?
And the events, bro. You've been like going to like a lot of events lately, dog.
Yes,
And personally, speaking from my personal experience, dog, and I saw that with you, that like you are like a humble guy, dog.
Yeah.
Because I don't know where you saw my shit, but then you called me on IG.
Yeah.
And then on the League Fashion Show page. And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
were
But
like,
I guess you guys do link in some.
I don't know,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
That shit was so random, bro.
You know,
because-
when you're in the space that I'm in, you have to like tap into the culture,
yeah.
into no matter how big the platform is.
Because me, I'm covering the Bruziolos from like TikTok and stuff like that. But now I'm covering the logo. I see the red there, Blackanese. Bro, and now to see Gucci, he's like a nah, bro. We didn't keep the chat there. He was like, nah, this is my real name. These are my personal WhatsApp terms.
I feel like it's because you guys just link and watch
And
your
it's
it was
about
like,
connecting.
please give
I
your
mean,
personal IG handle. We can't be
the
speaking on
Blackanese.
the.
You
Yeah.
know what
Yeah,
must you do
dog.
next
Yeah.
time? Blackanese X, the fashion show, the league.
Yeah, of
fashion
course.
show.
We're all
we
very-
working on something now.
Yeah.
You're exposing
We're very-
us now.
we're
But
very
we
open.
must get that. How
yeah,
come
we're very
on?
close. And then from there, we worked. We didn't work. You pulled up to the show.
Yeah,
you
but
covered
the
how
equipment,
it,
yeah,
how
wasn't
it
there.
happened. Then next time we met was Bram Fashion Week.
Yeah.
So I wanna
Of
know
course.
your relationship with like the event organizers, because from the way you approach people, it makes it like very not like possible for me not to allow you to like work with me, because
Yeah.
you come like humbly so, dog, and like respectfully so, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what's your manner of approach, and what's your relationship with like all
Brown
these
Fashion.
like the event organizers around?
No, it
Because
depends.
you, dog, you've been on Miles of Rage, back to the CET, you're calling all these events
No,
now.
wait. Are you like when they have like a show?
Mhm.
Do they take you along? Like, do
Yeah,
they call you?
that's
and
what I wanna
say,
know, the manner of
no,
approach.
we have
First,
this and this.
You must know, like, for us, like building a profile, we used to go for free, like, to these events, right? But now we have, like, obviously,
Yeah.
like, you
Mama,
know,
how much? So?
it depends. We have a package. You choose from the package what suits you.
Oh, okay.
We're like, okay,
okay.
If there's one thing, if you see that Blackanese logo, you know you should trip to die. If you see
Okay,
that logo on a poster,
because-
you know you want that interview. If you're not
Yeah.
on that interview, then you're
Yeah.
not calling the
Ish.
outfit, dog.
Imagine,
So-
But then otherwise, you guys are doing well. Hey,
Mhm.
you all are doing well.
Yeah.
So
Wait, so you said that they call you guys now. It's a whole thing of
Eh,
Wozani.
Yeah, it depends on the event.
Depends on
Sometimes
the
we
event.
hit up the event and we're like, okay, this is an interesting event for us to cover. You know, it's gonna look good
And
on
they
us.
are they always fine with it?
Yeah, most of the time they are. Yeah,
You know
we
other
haven't had-
people.
and then
Yeah,
you
a
see what
problem.
I'm talking about when
Yeah.
I say gatekeeping. People
Yeah.
are just there like, you need to bring in 10,000 because it's our thingy.
and
Now
another-
we're promoting y'all. You
Yeah.
know, we there to
They're the
like, show
hottest, like-
the experience at
But-
your event.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
all events like that.
No. Some events, you know, we send them like the packages and they pay
Okay.
based on what they like.
So
Okay.
there's events like Bram Fashion Week,
Okay.
Miles of Rage. events in a way that they in collaboration with a Blackanese and not just your guys pulling up there and like calling the interviews. So what's the chat on that? What are the splits like? Because
with Brown Fashion Week, we were like part of the organizers too. We became like part of the team because like we saw they had potential. So and the last show wasn't as great, so we had to jump in and make it like better. Obviously. You know?
Where were you on the first show?
No. I just saw.
Obviously, I was there, and it was the whole thing, Mara. It wasn't as big as the one.
As the one where we jumped in. Yeah. We don't have sponsors, so we worked with what we have.
And Miles of Rage did Freshman.
Miles of Rage was like a collaboration
with
like,
Freshman Magazine. Shout out to Freshman Magazine.
Shout out to Space.
So he texted you, or?
Yeah, he reached out to me and he was like, "Hey, would you like to
shout out to Space."
Because if you check, we worked with them back then. We were like starting.
You see, the one thing about Space is always been like willing to help. Because the first time I met Space, the only time, I was collecting tags for the League Fashion Show, and I think we were collecting tags at the same company, and then I met Space at the office where they dollar the tags. And then he was like, "Bro, I see you rocking Yeezys. What do you do for a living?" I'm like, facing him, I'm into fashion, stuff like that. And then he was like, hollered me his numbers. And I was like, text me, we need to work on something. And then it ended there because, sometimes it doesn't
I know.
But then shout out to the bro because he's always reaching out to the hottest thing in the streets.
Guys, but anyway, you guys are doing good, honestly.
Thank you so much, man.
And then do you have anything to say to the youth?
To the youth, to those who are struggling with like resources and finances, just use what you have, Like I say, I started with the phone. We started with the iPhone 7. If you all don't know, we worked with the iPhone 7 until we got like a KFC deal. Out of an iPhone 7,
that KFC deal, bro.
So man, just use what you have. That's how we started, and look how
did
we
that
are.
shit go? Because I saw Tifa Mansu on KFC's like online ad eating that green burger, and like I was like, "Hey, dog!" Was that the Comic Con?
Yeah, that was a Comic Con, and recently now the Bram store they opened.
You're calling that one too?
Yeah, we did it like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh shit! So like KFC is like a lifetime partnership.
Yeah, it's really putting on like a lot of creatives also. I like that.
So it's a lifetime partnership. Not
a lifetime
but
but
is there like contracts and shit?
Yeah, of
course.
Bro, they should holler you that
campaign.
They should holler you that lifetime card thing, We would have been going to KFC right now with that thing. Just swipe there for everyone, dog.
Yeah, bro.
So, your relationship with Street First, dog.
Street First?
Yeah.
No, we don't really have a relationship like that.
But then, hey, you know how we quelled to Street Fest last year?
Yeah.
Dog. So, how many Street Fests have you been to?
Like 3.
3?
Yeah.
So, you're not like gang like that?
Yeah, Benjamin is like gang, but we haven't been like covering that event as much.
Yeah. But then, obviously, you all have an impact on how like Street Fest moved for the culture. Because now we're covering it from your clips now. We get to see like the fashion side of his Street Fest and not just like the lineup and the artists. Now we get to see the people that attend the festival, dog.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just like shining a light on youngsters,
Yes,
fashion scene.
good.
Yeah, so
this is what you want.
Do you feel like the OGs are doing enough to put the kids on, or do you feel like the kids should just like
push themselves?
I wouldn't say
themselves.
I wouldn't say the OGs. I would say like the media companies are not like, what can I say? Are not too tapped in. They still like using the same people they were using like 10 years ago and 15 years ago. So we just like creating our own platforms because we believe since social media is there, we can put ourselves out there. We don't have to rely on. Like it's SABC and all of that.
Create your own company.
Listen to the kids, bro.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. It was really nice. Yeah, this beautiful, kind guest of ours. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And stay tuned.